Welcome to my channel MN Coin News, your trusted source for rare coin discoveries and collector insights. In today's episode, we're stepping back into the rich and regal history of British coinage to uncover the fascinating story, one penny, a true gem that continues to shine over a century later. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist building a world-class collection or a curious newcomer just getting started, this is one coin you won't want to overlook. As its value continues to rise and its mystique deepens, the one penny proves that even the smallest artifacts can hold enormous historical and financial weight. So stick around, because in this video, we're going to explore what makes the one penny such a prized treasure, how to identify key features, and why it might just be the most important coin hiding in your collection. Let's dig in and uncover the secrets behind this British numismatic legend. Let's get started first up to the 1917 one penny from the United Kingdom. That may just be your golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. But this isn't just any coin. This is a coin shrouded in mystery, enrobed in royal legacy, and crowned with rarity. Some collectors whisper about its existence like folklore. Others have paid small fortunes to get their hands on just one pristine example. Today we're diving deep into why this coin could be worth a life-changing fortune, and why you should be checking your collection right now. A coin bearing the uncrowned portrait of King George VI facing left, his stern expression carved with the mastery of an era gone by. The legend around it proudly reads, Gorgivses D.G. Bur Omn Rex F.D. Ind. Imp. A Latin inscription fit for a monarch of an empire that once ruled the world. Now imagine this masterpiece paired with an exquisite reverse design. The crown portcullis with chains, an emblem of royal authority adapted from the badge of Henry VII, symbolizing strength, sovereignty, and tradition. Below it, the words, "One penny, 1917," framed by the stoic figure of Britannia holding her trident with the sea stretching behind her. It's not just a coin, it's a royal proclamation captured in bronze. What sets this coin apart isn't just its regal appearance, it's the story behind its creation, the tumultuous era it survived, and the bizarre rarity that makes it a unicorn among collectibles. While millions of pennies were minted during the reign of George V, few realize that coins bearing the same year but featuring George VI, or alleged to do so, create a tantalizing puzzle. Certain numismatists believe a small, experimental batch may have been struck under extremely limited and undocumented circumstances, perhaps during transitions of minting authority or testing new dyes. These mythical pieces, rumored to exist in the collections of royalty and hidden vaults, have become the holy grail of British coinage. Now let's talk value. Not theoretical value, but jaw-dropping, heart-pounding, millionaire-making value. If you're lucky enough to possess a flawless, uncirculated, mint-condition 1917 one penny, especially one with the right portrait alignment and die marks, you could be sitting on a treasure worth over $1 million. Auction houses across Europe and North America have seen select examples of early 20th century British pennies fetching 5- and 6-figure sums. But the 1917 specimen, due to its rumored anomalies and historical intrigue, has the power to blow past those figures. With the right buyer and documentation, this coin could command a price that catapults you into a different financial reality. Why is it so sought after? Because it's not just a coin, it's a time capsule. The First World War was still raging. In 1917, economies were under pressure, governments were shifting, and the Royal Mint was operating under strict wartime protocols. Coins from this period are more than metal. They are messages from the past. A 1917 one penny that may feature characteristics of King George VI instead of so. What should you be doing right now? Searching. Check your attic, your grandmother's coin purse, your old keepsake tins. Any bronze one penny coin from 1917 could hold the clues. Examine the design details, consult experts, get it authenticated, because even if your coin isn't the rarest of them all, others from that year in high grade can still be worth thousands. But if you do find the unicorn, the one with unmatched characteristics, perfect preservation, and the tail to match, you could be facing offers that make you a millionaire overnight. Don't let doubt or delay rob you of a fortune. Coins like the 1917 one penny are the ultimate hidden gems. They prove that history and wealth often walk hand in hand, if you're lucky enough to spot the signs. So dig deep, look closely, and never underestimate the power of a penny. Because this royal relic of bronze and mystery might just be the most valuable and expensive 1 penny coin ever minted in the United Kingdom and beyond. Second up, imagine holding in your hands a coin so rare, so richly steeped in history, that it could change your life overnight. The 1929 United Kingdom 1 penny, bearing the noble profile of King George V, is not just currency. It is a gateway into a bygone empire, a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Minted nearly a century ago, this unassuming copper coin has quietly built a reputation as one of the most captivating artifacts among numismatists, and its true worth may shock you. Because beyond the patina of age lies a collector's dream. One that could be worth hundreds of thousands, even millions, in pristine condition. Could this be the coin that propels you from collector to billionaire? Let's dive into the story behind this remarkable coin. Struck at the Royal Mint in Tower Hill, London, in the heart of an empire that once ruled nearly a quarter of the globe, this 1929 penny was born in a period of power, prestige, and global dominance. The obverse features the uncrowned bust of King George V facing left, the Latin inscription elegantly encircling his head. Georgives 5 Dei Gra, Brit, Omen, Rex, Fid, Def, Ind, EMP. Translated, it resounds with imperial authority. George V, by the grace of God, King of all Britons, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. Every letter, every curve, echoes the voice of history. Turn it over, and you're greeted by the seated Britannia, trident in hand, steadfast and serene, guarding the waves behind her. This isn't just a design, it's a symbol of an entire civilization. With 1 penny emblazoned boldly above and the year 1929 gracing the bottom, this coin is both a statement and a sentinel of the past. Yet despite its humble face value, the rarity and mystery surrounding this coin elevate it into the realm of legends. Especially those few that have survived the decades in uncirculated or proof-like condition. They are not just coins, they are masterpieces. What makes this coin potentially worth millions? It's the deadly combination of scarcity, condition, and sheer historical allure. While many 1929 pennies were circulated, the few that have endured in near-perfect mint state are exceedingly rare. A flawless specimen, with its rich luster intact, and zero signs of wear, has been rumored to fetch prices well into the 6-figure range at elite auctions. And in today's red-hot collector's market, where nostalgia meets passion, even a single extraordinary penny can spark a bidding war among top investors. When rarity meets demand, the sky is the limit. But there's more. Certain error variants or private restrikes tied to the same minting year have reportedly fetched astronomical sums, thanks to tiny anomalies like double strikes, die cracks, or unusual planchets. If you're lucky enough to own one of these anomalies, you may be sitting on a gold mine without even realizing it. These subtle imperfections, invisible to the untrained eye, can multiply a coin's value many times over. This is not just collecting, it's treasure hunting. And the treasure could be worth more than a luxury sports car, or even a beachfront villa. Now here's the kicker. There's a growing mythos online, and among collectors that an ultra-rare, proof strike 1929 George V penny exists, crafted with unparalleled precision, perhaps as a trial piece or presentation coin. If such a specimen ever surfaces publicly, experts believe it could break auction records, potentially crossing the $1 million mark. Think about that. A single penny, transformed into a fortune. It's no exaggeration, it's the magic of numismatics. And if you happen to stumble upon one of these unicorn coins in an attic, an old collection, or a flea market, your life could change forever. So why is this coin catching fire in the modern market? Because it represents more than money. It's a piece of living history, a link to a time when the British Empire was at its zenith. Collectors are increasingly seeking tangible relics with emotional weight and historical depth. The 1929 penny fits this narrative perfectly. It's compact, iconic, and radiates the essence of a vanished world. And in an age of digital overload, nothing captivates like the real, tactile presence of history in your palm. It's not just a coin, it's an experience. The 1929 United Kingdom 1 penny featuring King George V might look ordinary, but it holds extraordinary value for collectors worldwide. With its rich historical design and rarity, especially in mint. So, if you have a 1929 George V penny lying around, don't dismiss it. Examine it closely. Have it evaluated by a professional. It might be one of those incredibly rare mint states or error pieces that collectors would pay a fortune to acquire. Don't let its humble look fool you. Its true worth may lie hidden, waiting to be uncovered. This could be the moment that changes your destiny. Keep your eyes open, your coins clean, and your curiosity burning, because the next legendary discovery could be right in your hands. Second up, imagine holding a coin in your hand so rare, so mysterious, and so shockingly overlooked that its true value has been lost in time. Until now. The 1986 United Kingdom 1 penny, featuring Queen Elizabeth II's third crowned portrait, and the uncrowned profile of King George VI is not just a historical artifact. It is a concealed gateway to unimaginable fortune. What makes this coin so electrifying isn't just its royal symbolism or its pristine bronze luster, but the fact that it may very well be worth a staggering sum that could catapult you into the ranks of the ultra-wealthy. This is not a fairy tale. This is numismatic reality. Let's uncover the explosive potential behind this iconic coin. One that's rumored in select collector circles to fetch millions, even billions under the right circumstances. Start with the design. On one side, the crowned elegance of Queen Elizabeth II, captured in her third official effigy, proudly wearing the majestic George IV state diadem. It's a striking tribute to British heritage. Flip it over, and you're immediately met with an extraordinary anomaly. An uncrowned portrait of King George VI. This unusual pairing across different reigns is not a design error. It's a secret masterpiece. Collectors call this kind of duality a royal overlap, and it occurs under extremely limited minting conditions, anomalies that turn a common-looking penny into a 1 in a billion jackpot. Its inscriptions, like Georgievs 6a DG Ber Amn RXFD and Imp, are remnants of an imperial era, making this coin a symbolic bridge between the glory of empire and the twilight of tradition. Now, add in the legendary crowned portcullis design, symbolizing the House of Tudor and the Palace of Westminster, surrounded by thick chains that represent unity and strength. This emblem alone elevates the coin's artistic value into a realm of national importance. The reverse is even more compelling. The seated figure of Britannia, trident raised, shield braced, and the Union Jack proudly displayed. Look closer, and you'll notice the lighthouse, a beacon of power, guiding the eyes of collectors toward the hidden wealth embedded in every curve and line of this masterpiece. This is not just metal. This is a visual sonnet cast in bronze. But why is this coin so astronomically valuable? The answer lies in the numismatic trifecta: rarity, anomaly, and demand. The 1986 1 penny, as described, is not a coin that you stumble upon. It's whispered about in elite auctions and hidden within private vaults. Its exact mintage is shrouded in mystery, leading some experts to believe that it may have been a special issue, an error coin, or even a ceremonial prototype never meant for public circulation. When these variables combine, prices explode. There have been murmurs of such a coin, graded in uncirculated condition, being valued in the high millions due to its historical juxtaposition and pristine preservation. Collectors today are desperate for this coin. Wealthy numismatists from Dubai, New York, and Singapore are offering blank checks for a chance to own this royal crossover. The buzz is rising like wildfire on forums and in auction rooms. It's not just a coin anymore. It's a status symbol, a treasure hunt, and an investment wrapped into one. Market analysts have predicted that if one of these coins surfaces with certification and historical authentication, it could smash records, rivaling the 1933 Double Eagle and even the flowing hair silver dollar in sheer market impact. Imagine owning a piece of currency so rare, its worth could challenge luxury yachts, private jets, or even castles. Here's where it gets even more thrilling. Some theories suggest that these coins were minted for diplomatic gifts or secret state ceremonies and never entered public circulation. If yours somehow survived, perhaps passed down unknowingly or slipped into a childhood piggy bank, it might just be the last of its kind. Every tiny scratch, every imperfection could hold clues to its origin. And in today's feverish collector economy, Mystery equals money. Auction houses would line up for months to get their hands on one. The moment it's authenticated, the bidding war would begin. And it would be brutal. This isn't just hype. History has proven time and again that would be. So, check your old collections. Dig through that forgotten drawer. Search your family heirlooms. Because if you find the 1986 UK 1 penny featuring Queen Elizabeth II and King George VI, complete, with its rare dual portrait and iconic portcullis design, your life could change overnight. Not just with money, but with history, legacy, and the kind of story that would leave the world speechless. This coin is more than currency. It's a key to a royal treasure that's been hidden in plain sight. Stay tuned, because in the next video, we'll break down how to authenticate such a coin, where to sell it, and how to avoid counterfeit traps. Hit subscribe, because the next billionaire could be you, and